Good morning and welcome to sun-kissed Edinburgh after some of the rain. It is indeed the Fringe. It is the 11th of August and I am here, sorry it's the 12th of August. I'm here today on a Thursday in order to start my Fringe experience. Now what I've read from various people is that it's just not like any normal Fringe, and I have to say that arriving in the high street and not seeing masses and masses and masses of stalls and posters and flyers, that seems to be exactly the case. However, Fringe 2021 has got to take up from where Fringe 2019 left off. There was no Fringe in 2020. Of the 3,500 events in 2019 or thereabouts, we are now down to less than 800. Many of which are actually online, and there are only about half that are in person. Gives us an opportunity to look at not only the way in which the Fringe is funded, but also the way in which the Fringe is run. And there are many people with many opinions about how that should happen. But for me here as a reviewer, I am going to spend my day dotting about various venues, trying to get tickets and trying to get into various events. Now, I've booked tickets for 5 events today and I've got one sitting outstanding waiting to come back to me, and that's one of the problems I think that the infrastructure has thrown up. Normally when I would be in the Fringe in the morning, I would have gaps that I would want to fill, so I'd have a look on the Fringe app. It's not there this year. I would contact Fringe Central. It's limited this year in what it's doing. I would contact the venues. They're not doing the 24-hour kind of response that you would probably hope to expect from them, because they have limited in terms of the ancillary staff who are there who make the Fringe happen. So what I'm left with is being quite hopeful and remembering again that these administrators, some of whom have said, I'm really sorry but we're full, or we don't have any more media tickets for this particular performance, are having to balance the need to get freeloaders like myself in alongside paying customers. Those paying customers are what make the Fringe work. And one of the things that I've read, and I think it's very important, is the cost of the Fringe. Not just the cost for the performers who are having to book into venues, but also the cost to theatre goers. How much does it cost to spend an entire day here with tickets in excess of 10, 15, 20 pounds a go? And therefore things like the free Fringe are absolutely vital to give artists access to audiences. So as I spend my next few days contemplating all of this, I'll be back on this on a regular basis to update you as to where I am with things. Today's 5-6 shows hopefully that I'm going to go and see, I'll update later on in the course of today, and then I'm not here again until Sunday, when I'm going to bring my annual jamboree with my daughter, my youngest Keris, who's now 13, and probably get to that point of going, oh not again Dad, when I suggest coming here in the Fringe. But for now, day one, almost a week into the event itself, which is highly unusual for me, but how highly unusual is this year's Fringe going to be?